Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reading Huggapotamus by Steve Metzger. Albert was his parents' pride and joy. When he smiled for the first time, his mother jumped up and down with delight. "Look at our baby," she cried out. "Isn't he wonderful?" Whether Albert was taking his first steps or learning his ABCs, or even when he was doing nothing at all, they couldn't help but hug their one and only hippo. "Why do you hug me all the time?" Albert asked. "Because we love you so much," his father replied. "You're our little Huggapotamus," his mother added. Albert smiled. "A hug shows that you care about someone," he thought as we went out and played. "My friends, after this book, think about someone you care about, and if they are with you, you give them a big hug, okay?" Waddling through the dense jungle, Albert spotted Benny. He quietly tiptoed up behind his friend and gave him a super strong hippo hug. What kind of animal is this, friends? "Yow!" Benny roared. "What are you doing?" "Hugging you," Albert replied. "Don't you like hugs?" "Not when they're so strong," Benny said. "I'm playing hide and seek, and you gave away my hiding place." "I'm sorry," Albert said. "Can I play with you?" "No," Benny said as he slid back into the bushes. Aw, Benny didn't mean to make the lion upset. He didn't know, he just wanted to hug people. But friends, remember, we should always ask for hugs before we just jump in and do it, right? Because we never know if the other person wants a hug. Albert spotted Jasmine jumping rope by a waterfall. He ran up and gave her a squeeze. "Ooh, what animal is this one? And this one, there's two. Oh, there's three." He gave her a big squeeze, friends. What do you think is going to happen? "Ouch!" Jasmine said. "What are you doing?" "Hugging you," Albert replied. "Don't you like hugs?" "Not now," Jasmine said. "I wasn't ready. Just look at me." "I'm sorry," Albert said. "Can I play with you?" "No," Jasmine said as she untangled herself. Aw. No one wants to let Albert play with him after he hugs them. Albert plodded over to the savannah. Badge was just about to score a goal. "I love you, little monkey," Albert shouted. Uh-oh. What do you think is going to happen? They don't seem too happy, friends. But Albert is super happy and ready to give out so much love. "Ah!" Badge exclaimed. "What are you doing?" "Hugging you," Albert replied. "Don't you like hugs?" "You just made me miss my shot," Badge yelled. "You're just too rough." "I'm sorry," Albert said. "Can I play with you?" "No," said Badge as he dashed after the ball. Albert slumped down in the shade of a baobab tree. "I was only trying to show my friends how much I care about them," Albert thought. "Now nobody wants to play with me." Albert watched as Benny, Jasmine, and Badge began a game of freeze tag. Sorry, friends. "I wish I could play too," he said, "but nobody wants a clumsy hippo in their game." Aw, he sees that they're playing without him and he's getting really sad, friends. That is not a good feeling to have. Then Albert looked up and saw that Benny had been tagged. He was frozen in place. Benny needs my help, Albert said. He barreled toward his friend, rushing faster and faster. I'm coming! Uh-oh, let's see what happens. Albert ran so hard that the earth trembled. He ran so hard that the trees shook. He ran so hard his friend stopped playing. Uh-oh, Benny thought, not again. Uh-oh, let's see what's going to happen. We don't know. His face looks very terrified. But Albert remembered what his friend said about his hugs. Too strong. Not now. Too rough. He slowed down and skidded to a stop right before he reached Benny. Can I play with you? Albert asked in a calm voice. I won't hug you unless you want me to, and I promise not to be so rough. Sure, Benny said, letting out a deep sigh. You're it. When the game ended, Benny, Jasmine, and Badge huddled together. What's the matter? Albert asked. Did I do something wrong? No, Jasmine said. We're proud of you. Now we want to give you a hug. Is that okay? Albert nodded and smiled shyly as they wrapped their arms around him. Not too strong, not too rough. The perfect hug for a Huggapotamus. The end, friends.